worst travel day I've probably ever had, and it started to hail. They start the race down there, they come zooming through here. We've got 20 minutes to do it. It's gonna be a hike. All right, a little later than expected, but we have finally arrived in Long Beach. Starting a little late with the vlog this go around. Today is Saturday, which is race day. I didn't vlog at all on Friday. We had a full day of practice yesterday. I ended up getting here super late on Thursday. It was the worst travel day I've probably ever had, at least to this point. Everything kept going wrong. It just was awful, and it's not something I really want to talk about.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you.
Okay, so I was supposed to leave St. Louis at about 1 o'clock local time, Central Time. So that puts me in Long Beach around, I believe, like 3 o'clock local time, 3 p.m. local time. The flight was delayed, which is whatever. There was some weather in Kansas City, which is just to our west, and that's where our plane was coming from. So we ended up being about 4 hours delayed, which is, you know, whatever. A bit unfortunate, but it happens. So we finally get on the plane, 4 hours late. We taxi out, we get close to the runway, and right as we sort of get on the runway, a private jet takes off, and then that weather from Kansas City that was delaying us had finally made its way to St. Louis, because it's not that far apart. And we were the next plane to go, and it started to hail. And if you've never been in a hail sort of situation with an airplane, they have to take the airplane back to the terminal, back to the gate, deplane, and check everything for safety. Obviously, you know, got to be safe, right? But so that's unfortunate. So we're so close to getting out. We have to go back to the gate, we deplane, and it ends up being another 3 hours. So at this point, I'm about 7 hours delayed between our takeoff. I was supposed to land in Los Angeles around 3 p.m. Local time, and by the time it's all said and done, I end up landing in Los Angeles around midnight, which is late, you know, especially since we have an early start the next day. But then there's, you know, a massive amount of traffic from all the delayed flights, and it's LA. So it ends up taking me about 3 hours to get the rental car. I don't actually get to sleep until around 3:30 a.m. and we have to be back at the track to get our vests around 7 a.m. and it's about a half-hour drive for me. So anyway, all that said and done, I ended up getting about 3 hours of sleep. I was a little behind, so I focused on my clients. So I didn't do a lot of vlogging on Friday, but today is race day. Now, all of that said, I did shoot some sessions on Friday. So while I make my really long walk to the fountain where I'm going to watch the start of the race, here's a few clips from that.
Somehow I got this corner all to myself.
Guys are freaking insane. Holy crap. Holy crap. They're freaking getting it. Okay, I made it. As you can see, this is not IMSA. This is IndyCar. I came up a little bit early today. For those of you that don't know, I offer what I call footage packs, which is basically a collection of footage that I make available to download for people to practice their editing, their color grading, you know, sort of things like that. And I'm not allowed to use footage from IMSA or WEC because that has a special license to be able to share, but I am allowed to shoot other series like SRO and make that footage available. So I came up a little early today. I'm trying to put together a nice little kit for Long Beach. Typically there wouldn't be series eligible for such a thing, but because SRO is here this year, we're finally going to get some Long Beach footage in the footage pack, so stay tuned for that. All right, now while I'm on a bit of a pause before the IMSA race, one of the things that I am concerned about is the lack of sort of sun that we have. It's very cloudy today, which is unfortunate because usually when you shoot this shot during the IMSA race, the track casts some pretty cool shadows from some of the trees. So sort of right in here, there'll be shadows from the trees that are lining the track on the racetrack, so the cars kind of sort of come through it. It's one of my favorite shots of the year, and hopefully that comes out. I'm gonna go down to shoot the start of the IMSA race. So typically I would start the IMSA race sort of right in that section there. Because Parker's on pole, that'll be a fun shot to get for him, for his reel, for sure. That's like I will start the reel with that shot, no doubt. So always good when your driver gets on pole, but I'm gonna head down there and get ready for the race. All right, thankfully the sun is out sort of right before the start of the race. So a lot of those cool shadows I was talking about, you can kind of see them there. They're starting to come in. So yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm gonna do the start of the race sort of in turn 2 here. So they start the race down there, they come zooming through here over to the fountain, and since Parker's on pole, I'm gonna get a nice shot of him leading the field over. So looking forward to that, and I'm gonna sort of work my way around the fountain, and then I think I'll go up onto that parking garage and just sort of spend a majority of the rest of the race on that parking garage. There's a lot of cool shots, a lot of different shots you can get up there, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to this. This is my favorite race of the year. I've had a bit of a hectic travel getting here and a very low amount of sleep, so looking forward to finishing strong and getting this thing underway. So let's get it. To the parking garage and spend quite a bit of time there, so need to hustle. All right, unfortunately a lot of sort of full course yellow while I was up on the garage, so you get a few less laps, and with video it's hard to make full course yellow feel like full speed, so sort of had a lot of sit around and waiting, but I'm gonna rush to the podium now. I got about a half hour to the end of the race and Parker's still in the lead, so I'm gonna switch up here and hightail it over there. Just as a reference point, so you know how much walking we do here at Long Beach, I have to make it sort of all the way just on the other side of that hotel, so I've got 20 minutes to do it. It's gonna be a hike.
20 minutes later.
Sweating. I'm out of breath. But I think I'm gonna make it. We've got about 10 minutes left and over halfway, so it should be good.
Race fans, let them hear you. GTD, put on a show here at Long Beach.
All right, it's time for some dirty race cars. Forgot the race is only like an hour, so not that dirty this trip.